Andy Johnson. Recently it was asketh unto me, how much phonics at the emergent level? Emergent level, literacy is emerging. Just like young children, speech emerges. And in reading, this is generally thought to be preschool and kindergarten reading levels, maybe early first grade. Now, children need to know letter sounds. There's no question about that. But they already know how to read by the time they get to kindergarten. I would say 99%. They know that words mean something and it's on the page. They know that letters have sounds. They know you put these letters together and you create words. They know that. They're just not very good at it. So how much phonics? As little as possible. Now remember, reading is creating meaning with print. Phonics is meaning less. Individual letters carry no meaning. Individual words out of context carry no meaning. We teach letter sounds within meaningful context to the greatest extent possible. Meaning, we use real books, real writing, and games. That's how children learn. Yes, direct, explicit instruction directly in the context of real books and real writing. Keep it short, 2 to 5 minutes at most. Flashcards and games. Games are a natural type of learning. And we want to keep it in a meaningful context to the greatest extent possible. No stinking worksheets at the emergent level. No, 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 that's not developmentally appropriate. We use a lot of choral reading and echo reading. Choral reading is when we read it together. Ted and Viv sat in the pit. Echo reading is where the teacher reads a sentence, Ted and Viv sat in the pit, and the student then echoes it or reads it as you point to every word. We use the language experience approach or activities, and I'll show you what that is in a minute, and picture-driven books. That means the picture drives the story. The pictures create meaning, one sentence per picture. You will say, what are Ted and Viv doing here? Are they sitting someplace? They're sitting in a pit. All right, yes, let's read that. Talk about the picture first, then read the sentence together. Correlate or echo reading. All right, language experience is where the child or students tell you about an experience. You write it down and you practice reading words and concepts in their experience. 2 to 5 sentences. I'm working with some adults with intellectual disabilities. They're reading at the emergent level. We go with 2 sentences. Analytic phonics, meaning you look for certain words within this context. There's a word here that begins with a sound. Can you find it? Yes. What is that word? Fall. Very good. Very good. There's another one here. Can you find it? That's analytic phonics, analyzing words that they have written. We reread until fluency is achieved. Read it together using choral reading, and then they read. Here's a 2-sentence language experience activity. I'm going to the wedding this weekend. These are words and from his experience. Words and concepts, and then we practice. Where's the sir in this sentence? Can you find it? Yes. What word is that? That's analytic phonics. If we're teaching sounds, and this is an example of how we teach the F sound in a meaningful context, we read this together. This is the fall. We read it together, pointing at each word. And then we break. What is the mystery word? All? Yes. And then we read it. This is the fall. This is a meaningful context, short lesson practicing the F sound. We play football. This is something children know about. What is the mystery word? Play. Very good. And we're practicing the F sound in a meaningful context. That is a meaningful context. This is a foot. We read it together. Find the letter. And they find the letter. Short, 2 to 5 minutes. This is a football. All right. Short, meaningful context. Very good. This is a cat, and we're reviewing the C sound. All right. Point to the letter. Very good. Keep it short. This is a cow. Picture driven. Find the letter. Very good. And you get the idea. All right, for emergent literacy, lots of talk, lots of reading, lots of writing, play, planned, systematic, direct instruction, but it is developmentally appropriate instruction. We'll talk about this more in another video.